Hello, I'm sigsolo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this single edge Saturday. Today I have a very special razor. I know I always say that, but this is kind of special to me because it was one of the first high-end razors I ever bought. It's this one, the Blackland Vector. This is the super polished stainless steel, 77 grams. Handle is 92 millimeters. This is wonderful. It's a nice razor. It has that very little nimble head. Handle is beautiful, but you don't want to use it with too soapy hands. That's my experience, because then it becomes, you know, dangerously slippery. Okay, so in it I have the Kai Pink Captain Mild blah 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 on its 5th use. Okay, the soap for today is a new soap for me. It's this one, the HAGS. Have a great shape. It's made in Greece, in Athens, capital city. And one of the great things with this, his soaps, is that you get all the details in the bottom, so you don't have to remember or make a lot of notes and stuff. So this is an 8 out of 10. On his scent scale, because to my nose and in my scale I said a 6, didn't I? It's an 8 out of 10 in his scent scale, and to me it's a 6.5 out of 10. That's how I feel about it. It's a dupe of the Pagoda Bane Invictus. Look at that picture, that's great artwork. It reminds me, the face that is there, reminds me of the actor from Mission Impossible. The face. He was in a movie called Oblivion. I have no idea if this was inspired by that. It might be, because it takes place in space and stuff. The handle was very kindly special made and sent to me by Boti. It's the Boti ivory handle with the premium Captain's Foregeor knot. The ball is this, the Captain's Choice Oblivion. Obsidian. Oblivion, that's the soap. Okay, so there you have them. Yeah, and for all of you commenting on the length of my hair, I just got a phone call this morning from my hairdresser. She will be back for me to have my hair cut on Monday. So hopefully, if everything goes well and her newborn is not sick or anything, I should be able to get my hair cut. This is a vegan base. I don't know if that's a thing he will continue to do. I think he said in a live at the Shave Tech, I think it was, that he might be going to just making one base in the future. Or maybe he already did. So I don't know if this is about to be discontinued. Not much information online for me to find. If it's there, please comment below. Is the vegan base being discontinued? Have you tried any of his soaps? He does great, what do you call it, artwork, I think. I might have underwatered this a little, so that's always the case. I always say that, overwatered, overhydrated, underhydrated, I don't know. Okay, so here you have it. I have 3.5 days of stubble. I heard some people say that this is an aggressive razor. I know I will cut myself in a minute when I say I don't find it aggressive. I find it right there in the middle. I have a couple of sits and blemishes on the skin, that one there. So that's, if I cut any of them, that's not the mistake of the razor. Let me get back in the screen here, I'm sorry. I tend to lean towards the mirror, you know, because my near side is not good. And wearing glasses in a video is not a good thing, I think. I'll try to stay here. So, there is a 220, I think, or 240 machined version of this. The 270 version, $270 that is, version of this is of course on the very pricey side. So this is something for me that you give to yourself, you know, either because you know you don't need to have 10 different ones, and you want to start off with one of the most premium ones, or you're like me, you need to have one of each, if possible. Or you won the lottery. I don't know. It's a great razor, but it is a high price compared to a lot of other razors. Well, most other razors. The what's it called? The Hawk I used last Saturday. That's somewhere between 60 and 70, or is it 50 and 70? So that's much cheaper. Nowhere near the same finish, nowhere near the same luxury feeling, but the shave, to me, is as good. This doesn't shave any better, but you know, it's about the feeling too. It's about grabbing something premium too, to some at least. And that's why I usually mention the raster from Yachi, because that's a great shave too, and it has a similar head to this. So if you want to start out going into the AC, the Artist Club razors, but you don't know how much you want to spend, maybe using $30, $25 on the raster is the place to start, to see if that's something you want to do. Because starting off by paying $270 or $340 for the titanium one is kind of steep. Why don't I have the titanium one? I have no idea. This is fine for me. I don't need the titanium one. I like the new tumbled look. They've given it the, I don't know if it's called stone wash or what it's called. But they tumble it. That's what they do with the titanium Blackbird too. I really like the look of it. And I'm waiting for the Blackbirds to be made with a 4-inch handle. So that's why I don't have that, because I want that when Shane starts making them. And he knows, because I tell him every time he makes a post about the titanium. Or every other time maybe. I tell him, you know, being persistent sometimes pay off, right? That reminds me, I have the Drakant coming in from Aylesworth. I had to wait for Caleb to have the 4-inch handles ready, so it's on its way. I will be using that in one of the first shaves of April, if it arrives here in time. That's always it here. Easy to use under the nose. Okay, okie. That's fantastic. Oh, a really nice shave. I have nothing against or anything to say against the shave, because it's a magnificent shave. It's a perfect shave. It's a great shave. There is the matter, for me only, maybe, that the handle, the knurling, looks fantastic. It's a piece of art on the handle. Well, actually the whole razor is. But when you have soapy hands, when I have soapy hands, it's kind of slippery. So I need to be careful. Okay, so the hc&c. And something I keep forgetting to mention. When you use the Blackland razors, I don't know if you see it on this one, I inserted a plastic washer here. And it's smaller because you get two sizes of plastic washers. You get the normal M5 10 one. That's the one that's M5, 5 millimeters and 10 millimeters wide and 1 millimeter thick. And then you get the smaller ones. It's still M5, but it's 8 millimeters wide, so it's much smaller. And that means it fits into all the Blackland razors. All the Blackland razors, it fits in because it's just that a little bit smaller, 2 millimeters smaller. So if you want to use a washer on your Blackland razors, you need to get the M5 8. Also fits inside all of my Yates razors, if that's a concern for you. I also use it in my Yates razors and in my Rockwell 6S and 6C's razors. Okay, the splash for today is this. Same series, and this is non-alcoholic. It's witch hazel based. You see, I need to shake it. Then it becomes milky white. I don't know if you see that. And then I need to open it. Are you ready? And this opening thing comes off. Maybe. Okay. And there you have it. Oh yeah. Wonderful scent. Milky white consistence. And this contains a trillion of good stuff and hyaluronic acid that my skins really crave here in winter time. Yeah, it's still winter here. So, fantastic feeling. I don't need a balm using this. It's like using the Master Soap Creations. I don't need a balm after that. So, I didn't even bring a balm in here. So, fantastical, fantastic shave. Okay, let's have the sound test. Magnificent, fantastic, oh, awesome. Okay, like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. CCXXI out.